is.
See, it's still nice.
She didn't make a mess at all.
You still get the big pop, and there's no mess. Plus, also, I feel like we're being a little chauvinistic here.
Wow.
It's kind of on brand for you.
Some people are
having a woman pour you champagne.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Goodness, Tim.
What? Gotta do something. I haven't been out of the house in a minute, so.
Thanks, Lainey. I know.
Let's make it a party.
How's your week been, Elena?
I mean, I haven't had anything to do, so this
She's had
It's
nothing
their big
to
night
do.
out. She's got all dolled up to walk a block and a half.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
you very much, Eleni.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's get started, Tim.
Off to another fun app.
Another fun episode of.
Fun show.
Oh, this is episode 10.
We did it. We made it 10.
We made
Cheers,
it 10
everyone.
episodes. We didn't get.
People have to listen because they can't even leave their house.
That's true. We're Harvey Weinsteining our
All
way.
right, we're doing it. Dope City Broadcast, episode 10.
Episode
It's
10.
ready to go.
Here we go.
Boom.
What happened this week, Tim? You have a good time? You have a good week?
I feel good. Yeah, I won some money.
Oh, yeah,
What's
you
up?
did. Yeah, well, I'm coming back for that money. So, for those of you who don't know, we had a little bet last. I didn't think that Tim could do 1,000 push-ups in a week, and he ran through that.
I killed it.
So I owe him $100, letting me win my money back if I can do 2,000 sit-ups in the same amount of time, 7 days. Then, and this is day 3. I'm a little over 700 in. So
Mathematically, are you on pace?
well, I got to bust out like another 200 a day.
You look good, man.
I don't know about that.
You're ripping them.
Yeah, I'm ripped.
You're
Yeah, I'm pretty much jacked now.
Now, let me ask you a question. When I was doing the 1,000 push-ups in a week, which I did in 5 days, no big deal. Easy breezy.
Okay.
Were you rooting for me, or were you rooting? I feel like you were rooting against me.
Big time against you. Yeah, I won $100.
You're my
man.
buddy, man. Come on.
If it was a gentleman's bet, I'd be rooting for you. But $100,
But you're not
I'm not paying you $100 to be your friend.
So it was over the money,
100%.
rather than my health and my improvements.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to work out for the best because now you got it. You got your 1,000 in.
Also,
and then I can just bust out 2,000 sit-ups.
yeah, but if you don't, that's double them. That's $200 for me, bro.
That I'll trust me. I'm gonna get this done.
You're gonna do it.
I don't have $200 to be thrown around on some exercise bets.
This is a funny thing. I noticed when word got out that we're doing this 1,000 push-ups in a week challenge. Everybody's like, "Oh, Tim's gonna be yoked. Tim's gonna be so jacked."
Yeah.
I'm like, it takes a lot more than 1,000 push-ups.
Well,
bro.
you know
like,
what's
there's
funny?
no body change at all.
Also, I noticed how many people didn't think that was gonna be very hard. Like like we put it up there and people were commenting. They're like 1,000 push-ups in a week. Like my fucking grandma can do that. What a pussy. Like anyway, like no one thought that was very
Do it.
impressive, dude.
How many people you know that
No,
does
and
that?
by the way, I know a lot of the people that were commenting. They can't fucking do 1,000 push-ups
Yeah.
in a week. No fucking.
If you're not
way.
a gym rat,
There were some people that were honest and they're like, no, I can't do it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's not too hard.
it wasn't. Honestly, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
I'll
It was,
tell you
only,
what,
it was
though.
only. It was only the commitment. Was the
You're
hard
in
part.
better shape than I thought.
Yes. Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. Take it for what it is. No, but you are. It's a compliment.
Everybody thinks CJ thinks he can do it. CJ wants to get down on the 1,000. You can do the 1,000 push-ups in a week.
I do push-ups on a pretty consistent
Right.
basis already.
7 days. It's 143 a day. You could bust that out.
By the way, some nerd commented is like, "Oh, that's only 12 an hour." Yeah, every hour for the next 7 days. Yeah, who's doing that?
It's that's what it is too. It's like I'm noticing with the sit-ups now. It's because I'll bust them out in chunks of like 30 or 40 or 25, like towards the end of the day. But like
You're busting chunks of sit-ups.
I'm just busting out chunks, man. And it's how many times do you have to get down on the floor, bust them out? Like it's not like I think anyone can physically do it. It's like you gotta like mentally want to like get down, do
I
them
feel
again.
like
Like
just procrastination would get me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would just wait till like the last 4 days or 3 days, and I'd be having to do.
I'm
a
keeping pace. I woke up today. I did 130 early, but then like I was kind of slacking around, but then we'll get home. I'm gonna drunk on champagne.
Yeah, a couple slices of pizza.
Yeah, I'll bust them out.
a couple of glasses of champagne. It's gonna be a lot
It's not
harder.
that hard. You just like watch TV and bust out sit-ups and stuff like that.
Yeah, and when he says busts out, he grunts after every single one. He's not ripping through them, guys.
It's
I almost feel bad.
I'm getting through them.
I almost
I'm getting
feel bad.
through 'em.
And by the way, I didn't know there was such thing as lady sit-ups.
Come on, man.
Oh, really?
Come on.
Yeah,
These are pro form sit-ups, dude.
more like rocking horse sit-ups.
Rocking horse, get the fuck out of town. Get a bus ticket.
We're
get
not
out of
keeping
town.
track of form. I'm letting him slide a little bit.
That's horseshit, dude. It's excellent form. It's fantastic form. It's the best form you can have.
If you're in the fetal position for half the sit-up.
I'm not in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is breathing during exercising illegal?
Breathing's fine. Wheezing and whining.
That's it. Just breathe.
I almost feel like calling it off. You look like you're struggling.
I'm doing fine.
All right.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm doing just,
Gentleman's bet.
yeah, good.
Of course, if you don't make it, that's $200 for me.
Yeah, don't worry.
And times are tough. I could use those 200 bills.
I'm gonna make it. We're doing just fine. I think the country's gonna open back up again fairly shortly, and we'll go back out on the road and make money.
We're getting back.
You don't need
Yes.
this $200. You're fine.
We have to liberate California. That's all we need. That's all we need.
People really think we're really in prison here in California.
Yeah, I've been getting some messages from people that don't live in California that really think
Yeah.
they have no idea what's
CJ,
going
you
on
getting
here.
any of that from like family? Like,
I think it's mostly L.A. County. I've heard
Yeah.
other parts of California are much better.
well, I'm just like people that I know. I guess they watch the news, and like the news is making it seem like we're in Nazi Germany or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
if you're
they're like,
watching.
people
yeah.
text me like, "Are you okay? I heard LA is like on complete like, oh, dude, I went and hiked a mountain today. I went and got food. Like,
We just
out, like,
walked and bought pizza and champagne.
Yeah, we
and
showed up with pizza and beer
don't
today.
know.
Like, it's not that bad. You just can't. Like I said, extreme recreational things like going to concerts or bars. Obviously, you can't do. But it's, I don't know. But here's the caveat. So, I guess we can get into that because, like, all right. So Florida, for example, is not fully open, but like, dude, you can go to a
pretty
restaurant.
close.
Restaurants are allowed to seat at 50% capacity now, as of Monday.
How's that going?
They, yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's pretty much open, and a lot of like I got my brother lives down there. Most of my family does. We got people, and I'm talking to them, and they're like, dude, nobody gives a fuck down here anymore about Corona. Like, if you bring that shit up, people are like, what are you a snowflake? What are you a
Yeah,
cunt?
yeah.
What is
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I woke up in a free country this morning.
Dude, that's a big one. Yeah, they don't like that. And so here's the thing. So I'm speaking with my brother. He works at a restaurant. Works at Olive Garden
Pay attention, folks.
down in Naples, Florida. And somebody at their restaurant tested positive for Corona. It was a hostess that was working there
Yesterday.
She felt sick, called out, went and got tested, found out it was positive. Called the restaurant and told them.
And they boarded up and sent everybody home and shut the place down, right?
That's what you'd think. You'd think that if
That's what I
they
would
knew
do.
an employee there had coronavirus, they would shut that place down for at least a couple
Don't let
of weeks.
any customers
something.
in for 2 weeks. What'd they do?
They stayed open, business as usual. They sprayed the whole place down with some disinfected. And
Lysol.
from corporate, it came down to the managers to not tell anybody. Don't tell the other employees. Don't tell public. Keep it hush hush. That's crazy, man.
That seems a little bit scary to me. And you have this is good firsthand advice or good firsthand knowledge.
Oh, this isn't made up, buddy.
No,
This is coming from the teat itself here, man. But
I don't know. I saw Governor DeSantis of Florida. He was ranting and raving yesterday.
here's what's weird to me. Olive Garden, Darden Restaurants. It's a big corporation. Got one location that has corona, a known case of coronavirus.
One that you know of.
Shut it down, dude.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
I would think they would shut it down. And they're like, no, we got to get these unlimited breadsticks out.
Yeah, never any coronavirus.
People
bro.
need their salad bar,
Yeah,
man.
and that's what it is. Because if people don't have spaghetti, they.
And by the way, that's in Naples, Florida, where the average age is
I think
117
it's-
years old.
Yeah, it's really old. It's like I worked for Olive Garden and Darden Restaurants for a while. I worked at what's the other Yard House. I thought they were a pretty good, reputable like company that cared about. Dude, they don't give a fuck, and it makes me think: how many more locations is this happening at?
Yeah. That's
If-
one restaurant that
if
you know about.
Yeah, that's one. But like,
it's
what if a Longhorn in fucking Texas?
I mean, knowing what you know now, that employees at that restaurant had COVID as recently as yesterday, would you go eat there?
No,
Not a
no
chance,
fucking
right?
way, dude.
No way.
Also, they're not even telling the other employees. So like,
That's
shouldn't you
crazy.
have the right to know if you're going into work and someone there, a coworker, is like just tested positive?
I don't see how that's not going to be a class action lawsuit.
That's not good.
I'm going to go apply at the Olive Garden in Naples just so I can get a touch of the COVID, and then live on Easy Street the rest of the time, man.
If anyone sees this, tweet at Olive Garden. Let them know what you think. Be like, hey,
I did.
Did you?
Probably gonna, yeah.
Oh,
We'll see if I get thrown off Twitter. If I got shadow banned.
you're such a
The
what's that thing called? The
whistleblower.
no. The sidewalk Sally. The barbecue Becky. That's you. Yeah, that's what you.
Because I'm telling people to don't
Yeah.
eat in a place that's full of COVID.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. People, dude.
That got me so mad, though.
Again-
I can't understand. I understand you want to open for business, but if your
Yeah.
employees are getting sick and they're serving food, you got to shut down, man.
It's also like, yeah, again, I understand why you want to open up and you're trying to open up. If someone gets sick at the restaurant, close it down for like at least what is it, 2 weeks? I mean, the CDC recommends if you know to become in contact with someone that tested positive for it, you should go home and self-isolate for immediately 14 days.
Yeah.
So anyone that worked with her Shouldn't be.
And I like how they didn't even call him like a hazard crew. They just had like the regular nighttime manager come in and spray shit
My
down.
bro's on his day off, dude.
Oh
Just
my
sit
god.
down.
Well, that's what we're coming out into.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going back to Florida, aren't you?
I am going back to Florida.
Oh man, wear a scuba suit.
I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, I'm going down there for a couple of days, but I don't know. I was at first I was excited. I was like, maybe I'll go out and I'll like sit at a bar, have like a beer.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in
We
forever.
all want to do that, man. We just want to get back out. But
I'm going down for a couple of days to see the folks, to say hi to like mom and dad and stuff.
Mhm.
And I was excited. I'm like, maybe I'll go out and see some of my buddies, go get a beer. And hearing this yesterday from my brother, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it, dude.
don't go to Naples.
I don't know if it's worth it. Like, just to go out and I don't know. No one knows it anymore.
Roll the dice, bro.
Again, dude, that's how that shit happens. You keep it a secret, and people keep going to that place, and it's getting spread around. People are coughing.
I think we've reached the point where people are just they don't care anymore. They just want to get out, man. People just want to go to the beach.
Straight up Rocky IV mentality. Bro.
Yeah.
Drago.
If he dies, he dies.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know, man. Well, they want to get that herd immunity out there. Because here's the thing, I get why they want. Honestly, I'm at a point now too, though. Like it's all cute in May, but this shit needs to open up by football season. So if this is what it takes,
what really matters?
yeah, I'm not missing fucking Bears games for this shit, dude.
There's not a chance that the NFL is playing with full stadiums.
I'll almost make that bet with you,
Really?
Yeah.
$100.
dude. I don't think you realize what the NFL means to this country.
Full football.
It's the most important thing America has, and it's the most important thing in my life. It's the most important thing in.
It's the most important thing in your life is
I don't love
going
anything.
to a Bears game.
I don't love anything in this world as much as I love like our backup fucking offensive guard. Like
I
love.
thought you were gonna say Jay Cutler.
Well,
We have a Jay Cutler jersey hanging in the house because
it's framed. It's game worn.
it's framed.
First of all, Jay Cutler. By the way, lock up your daughters. He's back on the prowl, baby.
Good for him.
He is out there ready to fuck.
I heard he's lazy. I don't think he's out there.
No.
I heard he's laying on the sofa.
Didn't we talk about this already?
Probably.
Yeah, she got out. She divorced him for being lazy. He's an NFL I can't get into that again, but I don't know, man. Florida. I was gonna go. The beaches are open again in Florida. Like you can go to the beach here in California, but you can't. They got the whole wet.
Gotta keep it moving or something.
Wet sand,
Keep it
dry
moving.
sand. You can't like linger. You can like go in the water and splash around, but you can't like sit on the sand and lay out. But Florida,
It's a weird one.
Florida, go do whatever the fuck you want.
Do
man.
whatever.
I was gonna go to the beach. I don't know.
Get stung by a jellyfish.
Stung by. have a stranger piss on me. Fucking pee on me.
What do you think about that? Does that work?
I've
Have you
never
ever
been stung. Have you ever been stung by jelly? I've never been stung.
I
I've
think
been
I
stung.
have.
You've been stung?
Yeah, for sure.
Did someone pee on it?
That's a yes.
hesitation.
I definitely pissed on myself.
You peed on yourself.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, it definitely feels better after.
How do we know? Okay, so by the way,
Well, in general, yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
You stung your leg. You peed on your own leg.
No, it was on his cheek.
No. Yeah, it was on my leg.
Right.
Okay.
And you peed on it.
Yeah, in the shower.
Like on purpose. Like I'm gonna piss on this
Yeah.
leg.
Wait, you got
Yeah.
stung by a jellyfish in the shower?
No, jellyfish in the ocean, then I went to the shower.
Jellyfish in the ocean, peeing in the shower.
Okay.
There we go.
So
Clarified.
you dealt with the pain for an
Yeah,
hour.
because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this.
How bad does it hurt?
Because it was the first time I got stung. I didn't even know what happened, really. I was like pretty young.
Where were you? Louisiana?
No, it was in Florida.
Of course.
Of course. Fucking Florida.
Yeah, man.
And
I
then you
fucking
peed on
Florida.
it and it
So-
got a little better.
I fucking love Florida, dude.
So where did you find out? Who did someone tell you? Hey, you got to pee on that?
Yeah. It's common knowledge.
Yeah, my dad told me that.
He
Yeah.
said, go in the shower,
Piss on
and
it.
whiz on it.
Here's the
At
thing.
least he let you do it yourself. He just like, here,
Yeah.
just stay still.
Yeah.
I always wondered who discovered that because there's a couple of things that like when you think about that, hey, who's the first person to? Well, it's because I think the ammonia, right? Like did a scientist
Yeah.
go on it, or did some guy just piss on someone?
Yeah, I think they went through a bunch of like
I think-
remedies.
yeah.
Like they tried
Also,
tomato
how do we know-
soup. They tried coconut oil.
If peeing on people is so good, why are we trying it for other things? It could cure coronavirus.
Maybe-
We don't fucking know.
Maybe-
Pee on people.
pee on
See what happens.
people with COVID. See what happens.
Doesn't cure headaches. I'll tell you that much. I had an ex-girlfriend who had bad migraines. I was no help. I tried. I just got up in the middle of the night. She's like, my head hurts. I'd piss on her. Nothing, dude. Nothing. I was like, I'm trying to help you.
That's the only thing it cures. It's crazy.
What if it cured other things? Can you imagine what about something simple like
Like vertigo.
not like a stub toe?
You're
Stumbling.
stumbling.
I feel like it creates a lot of fetishes, though.
Maybe it's not so much a cure as a placebo
Mm.
effect. Like you start worrying about other things.
maybe it's worth it just to deal with the pain. Because like if you what if like you get stung one day
Oh,
and you're
for
like,
sure.
ow, someone pee on me, and then they pee like you get stung on your chest and someone starts pissing on you, and then you're like, oh, I like this, and now your life changes forever. Now you're like, oh, I gotta get peed
now
on.
that's my
Yeah,
thing,
because now you're a peon guy.
Yeah.
You can't like what if
Walk
you
around
can't go
rubbing
back?
jellyfish all over yourself.
Yeah. You're like, I was a normal guy
ow.
for 33 years of my life. I got stung. This guy peed on me. That's it now.
That's your
Now
thing.
I'm laying on tarps. I'm having hookers piss on me. It's fucking. It's crazy. Like,
Floating in the ocean.
I
everywhere.
can't not get peed on now. Yeah. Maybe you're better off just dealing with the pain for a couple hours and not even opening that door.
I know that if I got stung at the beach, I would not tell anyone. Like, no way. Because you know in Florida, 18 guys are going to be like, I got this.
I'm gonna piss on you. Yeah.
I'll cure him. No way, man.
Maybe that's all R. Kelly was doing. Maybe he just took those girls to the beach and one of them got stung on.
They had a lovely
Yeah.
picnic down on the ocean. Yeah. He's a hero.
Man, I think if it was my own pee, I could do it. I think like CJ situation, pee on the leg in the shower.
That's best case scenario.
You're fine.
Let me get home.
If you get stung on the chest though, and someone had to piss on you, I think I'm taking the pain. I don't
Taking the
think
bullet.
I'm opening that door of like getting peed on.
And every time someone gets stung, especially if it's like a crier, they're like making a big scene. There's always a circle of people around them. I've seen it 100 times.
The jellyfish?
No, when someone gets stung, when someone
Someone
gets
gets
stung by a
stung?
jellyfish, there's always a whole crowd of people. You don't want to be peed on right then. That's an at-home activity.
I don't know, dude. It's all getting sexier and sexier. Now it's in public. Now you're getting peed on my chest in public. I think that's what I'm saying. I don't want. I'm not going down that door. I don't want that to be my thing.
I like the idea of the
I'm
guy
so
that
afraid.
I like the idea of the guy that knew that it worked, and he sees someone crying on the beach. He's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can fix this.
I can fix this. They're like, no. And he's like, seriously, I'm trying
Sit still.
Yeah, don't move. Close your mouth.
Well, some people don't. People drink pee too. That's a thing.
Oh, stop it.
I'm throwing it
on,
out there.
man.
People think it has healing benefits.
Oh. Like not even a fetish thing?
No, like people like drink pee for benefits.
I've heard about people that like are in a
What if that was like one of like R. Kelly's defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good for you.
vitamin P.
Dude, I don't know. There's a well, never mind. I'm not gonna get to it. I saw like those like weird addiction shows.
Oh,
There was a woman who would take pee,
they're all fake. I don't believe any of that.
pee in an eyedropper and drop it into her eyeballs.
What?
Could you see?
She claimed it was good for her. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Even watching her do that, I was like, it's kind of hot, you know.
Bro,
So I don't want to I don't even want to go down that door with weird stuff. Pee.
What did it make her see? But what was the idea? What was the benefit of it?
dude?
She just felt better.
I don't. I saw like it was. She's.
I wouldn't take advice from someone
I don't think that's. Yeah. What do you?
dropping pee in their eyeballs.
I don't think she went to a doctor. He's like, you know what you need to do.
Bro, my vision is going fast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
here's
you're
the
eating
funny-
so many carrots.
I know. Carrots. First off, I do 1,000 push-ups a week. I don't get yoked. I eat carrots for 30 days straight. I can't see
You're
shit.
going blind.
No, nothing's working for me, man. No, but I'm having a hard time seeing. But here's the thing. I'm at complete peace with it.
What just going
There's
blind?
nothing more than 10 feet away from me that I want to see. Like, I don't
Mm.
care. I just walk down. Everything's blurry.
Yeah, like your creeping days are gone.
Oh, my
Like just seeing some chick from a distance and
Forget
trying to get a
it.
good look. It's over.
Well, that's
yeah,
the
I
funny
stopped
thing.
caring.
Is I can see someone that doesn't look that great, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, look at that fucking model over there.
Mhm.
You know, like
From
my,
a distance,
My
yeah.
brain will fill it in.
He can't seem like a creeper, but he dresses like one.
CJ from 3-point range.
Like the
man.
other day, I pulled into our apartment the other day, and remember when my car got broken into?
Yeah.
They stole Elena's gate opener, so we're sharing a gate opener, which honestly hadn't been that bad because they've never left for the last 8 weeks.
It's not. It's okay in a quarantine. It's gonna suck
Yeah.
when we go back to normal life. Though.
But anyway, so she had gone out that day, and I was pulling in, and I thought she was it was a car that looked like her car, and someone that kind of looked like you. And I waved at him, and then I pulled up, and it wasn't them, and it was like a real familiar, friendly wave, and the guy just looked at me like,
yeah.
okay, dude.
You look weird. Yeah.
That's the only thing, like, without being able to see, like, what I don't wave at people that I know or don't know anymore.
I don't
like.
wave-
I dropped the ball on that one.
I'm not a big waver. I haven't been waving for years. I'm
Yeah.
not. You know, it's weird too. Like when, don't you get like? Speaking of that, like I was like,
I'm an over waver.
I was gonna say I usually don't have much of a sense of community. Like I'm waving at neighbors. I don't really have that. But like, I've been going on a lot of walks. We've been walking around the block lately, and I'm getting a little more of a sense of community. Like I was getting angry at the fucking the bum city, the tent city that was by this one place. I was outraged. I was sticking up for homeowners. I don't even own a home in this fucking neighborhood. I'm like walking through this neighborhood, and there's like these like nice like multi-million-dollar houses, and like just on this one block, there's like this like 7 or 8 tents like you see in LA. It's all the time, like Skid Row shit, and like 100 yards away, there's like I see like sidewalk chalk, like 100 yards away from these tents, and I'm like, bro, people's kids are trying to play in this neighborhood. I'm like, this is a $4 million house. You know what kind of fucking property taxes this guy's paying for? Like, if I own this home and my kids couldn't even, I was like freaking out, and I'm like, I was like on the fucking board of something out of nowhere. I don't even know where it came from.
Who's
but-
You had the
barbecue
Florida
Becky
coming
now?
out of you, dude. That's what it was.
Yeah. I just got so. Wait, what was that?
I said you had the Florida coming out of you. That's what
I just felt so entitled for money that I didn't even spend.
He's
Like I was like, this guy.
I'm paying taxes in this
Yeah, I
town.
didn't- I didn't
he
even-
doesn't pay taxes.
But that's what I'm saying. I was like,
You're
this-
a renter, dude.
I was like, no one's gonna clean up. No, but think about it. Okay, again, I'm not even mad for me. The guy who bought the $4 million house, who his kids can't even go play sidewalk chalk and ride bikes because there's fucking homeless Harrys over there.
Yeah.
I was so outraged
So you're
that nobody was helping this guy. I'm like, oh, all this money in property tax. The city's not gonna clean this up for him. Like I was freaking
so
out.
your sense of civic pride is just yelling at homeless people.
Yeah, while he's not paying taxes and living off the government's money.
Oh, I'm
These
stacking
fucking
that.
bums.
Government cheese. You know what? I wasn't even mad at the bums. I was mad at the city. Bums are gonna bum. That's
Who's
gonna
gonna
happen.
clean this up? It's like,
Yeah. By the way, as I'm yelling that, I'm just like stepping over them. I'm like, someone should do this. I'm like, somebody should fix this shit. I don't even care.
Oh my God.
Bro,
it's fucking crazy out right now,
it was
man.
so funny because that was exactly what happened. We were walking to the post office the other day, and that's when I walked through that neighborhood. And I was freaking out. I was yelling to you.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we're walking, and there's a bunch of cops, like all, like
Yeah, there was like a perimeter set up.
Like
Like
you-
a cop, as we're walking to the post office, we could see like a couple of cop cars, and then you see like the whole block was roped off,
Dude,
or shut down. Man.
Yeah, and he's so we were walking to go, and he like they stop us like you can't keep going down this street, and I was like what? He's like where are you trying to go? And we're like the post office, and I'm holding a big thing from Hollywood High Grade Weed, like a bunch of I was gonna go mail a bunch of edibles to my dad.
He's
So
literally walking
Yeah,
with
like-
like 2 pounds of marijuana.
Like,
and
I have like
edibles
$200
in his bag,
And it's just-
we're like, why won't these cops let us walk down the
Well,
sidewalk?
I'm holding it in plain sight, and I was like, "What do you mean I can't walk here?" And he's just like, "Where are you trying to go?" I'm like, "The post office." Like, I'm clearly holding drugs, sitting in the post office, to a cop, and he's just like, "You need to go to Cherokee
like-
Street, make a left. You can't." Like he gave me
That's
directions.
like, I pay taxes in this town.
But that's how great California is, dude. I wasn't even afraid to be holding drugs,
Wow.
Yeah.
talking to a cop, and he's giving me directions to a post office. I'm like, "I need to
Privilege.
mail these across state lines." He's like, "Okay, you can't go down here. You gotta go to Cherokee Street." Like this. It was wild times, but yeah.
Crazy out on these streets, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt. You know what's weird though? Walk around your neighborhood with a sense, with an undeserved sense of like I'm on a board of something or like
civic duty. Yeah,
It did feel good. It felt good
You're
to
a condo commando.
almost fake outrage, and then I didn't care anymore. I'm not gonna do anything, dude. By the way, I was so upset. If someone came up to me and they're like, "If you just give me your signature on this one thing," I'd be like, "Nah, get away from me."
Yeah.
You know, like I'm just, like your one signature. I'm like, come on.
You're upset, but you're not going to do anything to make a
Dude,
change.
it was
You're
the
not
same
going to go
thing.
out and clean up the streets.
I'm starting to feel, dude. I think I get that from my dad because I'm starting to. As the older I get, I caught myself when I was living in Chicago doing something that my dad would do. I was yelling to others. I was waiting for a bus, and the bus was late, and like everyone else is just handling it like adults. They're like, "Okay, bus is late," and I'm just like freaking out. I'm like screaming to other bus patrons of like how I could run the whole bus schedule better. I'm like, I'm like, you know what the big problem? Like, you ever see 2 buses will come and they'll be on top of each other's asses, and then you gotta wait 40 minutes for another bus. Why don't they space come out? But I'm like freaking out. Like, I don't know how to run city transit shit. Like, I don't have no qualifications. Nothing, dude. I'm just yelling to, and people were like looking at me all weird. They're like, what the fuck's this guy
And there's
talking
no
about? Like,
part of you that stays on schedule. There's no part of you that could run any
Dude,
type of that.
I get that from my father, dude.
Yeah.
I see something, I'm
Just
like,
get
I
angry?
can do this better, even though I can't. Yeah, I got
you
nothing.
definitely can't.
But
No.
like, I get it from him, dude. Like, I don't know. But yeah, we're having. I'm going down to Florida.
You're shaking your fist,
See
bro.
the folks.
You're out there.
I'm angry. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the thing. If I ever actually owned a home, I feel like that would be too much for me. That's why
Yeah.
I need to be kept kind of lower. Like I need to be renting. I need to not have
we need to
things.
knock
You
you
know,
down.
yeah. Like
Down a
if
step.
I owned something, I'd be way too like pompous about it.
Landowners,
That's
bro.
my house. Like, get out of here, dude. No one yells about their apartment like that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
yeah.
I need to.
I pay rent on this
yeah,
block.
yeah. I need that. That's where I need
Yeah.
to be for a while. Like,
It's like you pay rent for 3 months here. You're
Yeah.
not, you don't get to vote. Are you a registered voter in Cali?
I'm registered in I'm registered in Illinois, and I didn't want to. I had to because I lost like all my identification one time.
You can't re-register until you
Dude,
get a driver's license.
I had my social security card. I lost my birth certificate somewhere, and I had my license and my social security card in my wallet, and I lost my wallet.
And you think you could
So
run
I-
a bus service?
Dog, I know. So I had nothing. I mean, I had no way to prove
You
I was
can't
me.
even get on a bus.
Yeah.
You lost your bus card.
Yeah. So I had to go and like to get a new ID, I had to register to vote. Was like one of the loophole ways, but dude, I lived that way for
So you have
months.
voter registration is like your main ID?
Not anymore. Now I got no. I'm good to
now
go.
you're
But
square.
yeah. But for months before I even did that, for months I just lived with no ID. I was so off the grid. It felt so great, dude. People would come over and they'd be like, "Dude, we want to go to this place." I'm like, "Do they ID pretty heavy?" Like, and I was like 28. I was like, "How do they ID over there? I can't." Like, I can't.
Because in Cali out here, like they ID you everywhere. No matter if you're going into a club or a bar, you can be. No one doesn't think I'm 21, but I get carded. You get carded everywhere you go, man. You can't go into a. Same thing was what was that? Austin was the same thing.
Yeah,
You couldn't walk into any bar in Austin without showing.
They do
your
it.
ID.
They do it in Phoenix. Is pretty big. Tempe, like that area. Like if you like the Tempe Improv, they have a Mill Ave is like the big, like the college because there's a college there. So always God, it's so
they ID every person.
gives
that
me
walks in.
literally anxiety just thinking about Mill Ave right now. But
We'll be
it's-
there.
Yeah. Oh yes, we're
Yeah.
going to Tempe and we're going to Phoenix.
Tempe Improv, July 1st.
And then
Phoenix,
CB
July
Live
2nd.
Phoenix July 2nd. Yeah, let's do the plugs now.
So everybody,
people might still
take
be
your hydroxychloroquine, get some rest. Don't lick anything. Wear your mask until July 1st, and come out and have a good time, man.
That's gonna be great, man.
We'll put at least 30, 40 of you in the club.
There's good.
Everybody gets their own table, their own pitcher, their own
I think
platter.
I don't know what yet, but I know they're opening up. I think it limited. Well, we'll get more of the details as the details come. We'll keep you fuckers posted. We'll let you know. But yeah, I'm excited to get back out there, dude.
Let's
Phoenix,
do it.
I like
need to get
Arizona.
outside.
Arizona's fun. They have some good hiking and stuff. They have some good. I'm getting more into the wilderness, dude. I was thinking the other day, like I almost had the itch to go like hunting because I'm like getting so into like being outside.
Are you a hunter?
No, I'm not, and I'm actually again. I don't,
Have you ever been hunting?
No, and I'm not anti. Like I'm not. I say against it, but I think it's such a bizarre thing to be into now. Like I get why it existed, and I get why it could be fun, but
Now, are hunting trails shut down? Are people allowed to go out and hunt?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. Hunting's weird because to me it just, and again, I'm ignorant. I've never been. It just seems like such a weird way to get away from like your wife or like your home period. Like you're like me and the guys are gonna go into the woods for days. Just
like that.
Get away from everything, and then actually sounds kind of nice. Now I'm saying it out loud more, but.
You think people are just using hunting as an excuse to get away from the
Yeah,
old lady?
it's just a way to get away. Like, also, like hunting's just, it's weird to like. Do you have to kill things? Like,
What do you like to do on the weekends? Shoot animals.
I could see it sometimes. I don't know. Or if you were only eating like all your food from hunting, I guess I can understand that. If you were like a weird.
I like to think the guys that are going on hunting trips stop at McDonald's on the way.
Yes. Yeah, they
They're
got
about like
fucking
a number 4.
dude. They have a cooler of turkey sandwiches in the
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
Like, that's what I think. That's what I think is just weird though. They're like,
Especially nowadays.
I gotta kill something.
Yeah.
I gotta.
gotta
Also,
get out of the house.
I think if you're married to like a guy that's way too into hunting, it would be like a bit of a red flag, wouldn't it?
That's a warning sign to me.
You're just like, no, Linda, I need to kill something, or I get really on edge. Like I need to go away. Like she's like, oh, you seem so stressed out. Well, I haven't killed something in fucking 3 months. Like,
Or you know how Earl gets.
it's just so weird. Like,
Yeah, and there's a lot of girls that love murder mysteries and also
Yeah.
big hunters. It's like, are you
Oh.
wishing on this shit or what? Like,
Yeah.
You trying to?
hunting is just it's. Oh, and then then you have to step further, right? Because like I knew this one guy was
Do
describing.
you think
to me,
girls find that super attractive? Like
What,
guys that
hunting?
hunt? Yeah.
I
think part of them
a
does.
certain type of girl does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Southern
like
girls definitely do. That's the shit that's like on their Tinder bios.
Right.
It's like, don't right swipe on me if you're not a hunter.
yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, if you're like a socialite in Manhattan, probably not.
No.
But like, yeah,
But
these
down south,
the
you
chick
gotta be able to
that
skin a
CJ
pig.
lost his virginity to, she was fucking into hunting, dude. She was into what's that noodling where you pull catfish out with your fucking
Yeah.
fingers? She was into that, I bet, right?
Bowie knife hunting. Yeah.
Bow and
I
arrow
don't
hunting,
wanna
right?
Get too crass, but I did.
Get too crass.
I did like
Uh-oh.
I did like finger her after eating crawfish one time.
Nice. She's allergic to
No, it
shellfish?
just burned. It,
Ah,
like
of course
it's
it
so
does.
spicy.
It
dude.
burned
Like,
you or
stays-
her?
Definitely her, bro. It's a bad idea. Don't do that. Warning to people.
Well,
at
it's
home.
probably spicy.
Oh, you had
Cajun.
that the Creole seasoning on your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little emeralds. Bam.
Well, it's like crab oil. It's like this liquid seasoning.
What
they
were you
pour
thinking?
in.
You're just like,
Dude, the
Did she
seasoning-
tell you, or did she like play it up?
Huh?
Did
Yeah,
she tell you?
Oh yeah.
She's like,
told me.
you
She
gotta
was
get
like,
upset.
it's like as was happening, like I knew. It
she's
was
like, ow, this hurts. Ow, ow.
graphic. Yeah.
Bro, imagine getting all that seasoning and then like
Ow,
shove
it
it
burns. Why?
shove it into your eyeball, dude. It's probably that same like degree of, or like in your pee hole. Think about that.
I was driving home
it's
from
horrible.
a show one time, and I hit Taco Bell drive-through, and I bought a burrito, and I got hot sauce on my finger, and I was on I-95, and I rubbed my eye.
Tell me.
Bro, I had both my eyes shut down, man. I had to pull over on the side of the road. Yeah, because I got hot sauce in my eye.
Yeah, no, you got to be careful with that.
But
I think I told about
crawfish.
yeah,
sauce in the snatch.
But she liked the hunting, right? She was into hunting, I bet.
She was into fishing more, but yeah, her dad was really into hunting.
It's still a way to kill things. I think, you know what's weird too? I see there's some exotic people like bow hunting and stuff. Like they take it to a next. I think there's one level where you don't even have a weapon. You just strangle the animals. I think you just go out there. And
that's respectable to me. If you can go out and take down an elk barehanded.
They say it like if you're bow hunting, they say it's more fair. I've heard guys describe it. Go, it's more fair to the animal.
No.
I heard him say it makes it a fair fight.
Does the animal have a bow?
If I go out there,
it makes what?
If I go there with the bow and I'm gonna go kill an animal, it's a fair fight because I have a bow, or it's more fair. I'm like, I don't even think that deer knows it's in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just drinking out of a pond.
That deer's like I'm just prancing around the forest right now.
It's a fair
not fighting
fight.
anyone.
Yeah. It's also not a fair fight. You still have a weapon. Like I don't. Yeah. Although I guess the bear. I don't. Dude,
you drove here in a 4x4. That's
so weird to me still. Like that in this day and age of like it's just too. I think we're too modern. I guess it's a hobby, right?
I was driving through rural North Carolina, and we had a flat tire, and so we had to stop at those Walmarts. Sometimes some of them have like a automotive center.
Yeah.
So we go in there and we're waiting for them to fix the tire, and I start walking around the Walmart, and they sell like full blown like shotguns, like big rifles and stuff in there, and we're walking around there, and if you ever been to a bait store where people show pictures of like their fish, they had the same thing, but it was all animals. Like all the local Walmart hunters had all pictures like rabbits and deers and stuff. It was like a murder wall of animals, man. I was traumatized.
That's a weird thing too.
Just all these guys like holding up half shot and ripped apart animals.
Dude, they have gas stations in Louisiana where like that's like a whole section where you can buy like the taxidermy
animals.
It's like.
Dude,
I have a video of it. I'll show you on that.
They're selling the stuffed animals. No, this was just people that bought their bullets and their guns at Walmart, and they brought it back. Yeah, I got me a buck with this one.
They take so
it was in the Walmart, man. Jeez, and it was all
animals?
in the fields. It was in the forest, so all the animals are all bloody and they're shot. They're ripped apart.
Sure, I mean, yeah,
it's not pretty. Man. It was so gross. Little kids, little girls with their dad. Like, look what I got.
Dude, that whole like the taxidermy thing. Like, you go to a big hunter's house and he's like got like you go into like here's my trophy room and there's like all these like dead animals on the wall. Yeah. He's got an umbrella holder made out of like a fucking elephant hoof. Like just crazy shit. Like it's so like this close to like some crazy serial killer like mentality. Like you're still. It's weird to me. I know it's not a human being, but you're still like I go out, I hunt this living thing down, I rip it up, and then I mount it on my wall.
Bro, I flew through.
That's so fucking weird.
I flew through Nebraska one time. I was in Nebraska. I was flying home from Nebraska, and it's a small airport. It's not a big airport. And I'm in the airport, and I see a guy coming through with like a luggage cart, and it was like 5 animal heads that were wrapped in like saran wrap, and he was taking them on. He was flying. I don't know if he went hunting in Nebraska or what, but he was flying with those heads, and they weren't even boxed. They were just wrapped in like tinfoil and like saran wrap. And he's pushing it through the airport. You want to talk about a scary looking thing,
it's creepy.
Man. It's like, what is that? What are you doing? They love the heads, man.
We're so weird about that. You can go and rip apart a deer and mount his head on your wall. People, if you fucked a deer, people would lose their mind. They'd freak out. I think you actually go to jail. It's illegal.
Yeah.
But if you like
shoot it in the head,
murder it in front of its daughter, and like fucking chop it up, and you mount it on its fucking wall,
fillet the meat and put it in the grinder and eat it, that's all good.
They don't like. No one cares what you do. It's weird how we draw those lines. Also, like, you could kill a deer if you just punched it. That's probably illegal. I don't think you can just go up and punch a deer in the face.
I think that's crazier though.
I think they don't let people fuck deers because it would just be like COVID-19 all over again.
Wait, yeah, you think?
All right, well,
you think bats are carrying diseases?
Do you think this guy ate that bat or fucked that bat? He ate it, so we could eat deer. We could eat bats.
COVID-19, not chlamydia 19.
I don't know. By the way, I'm not trying to be like a champion here for fucking animals. I'm not trying to like stand up for it. I just think
we can make some changes, bro.
I just think it's odd how
sign the petition.
How like you could like you can't punch a deer. Okay, maybe fucking's too extreme, but like yeah, if you punched a deer, it's like I don't think you could do that.
I don't want to do any of it.
But you can hunt it.
This is what I do when I see a deer. Oh look, it's a deer.
Yeah, so cute.
That's it, man. I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to fuck it. I don't do anything.
Somebody's got to though, because they got to control the animal population.
That's what everyone says. That's all these hunters say.
I think it's true. It's on us, huh?
That's true.
It's on the humans.
I mean, we could let it go, but it might.
Can't we just put a couple
of environment enough to where we don't exist anymore?
I heard that wolves would just fix it.
And overtake us.
No, just put a couple wolves out there. Why does fucking Junior have to go out there and live in the woods and shoot these things? Let's put a deer, a wolf out there. I don't know. I'm also really not against hunting. It's not for me. I don't
I can do it.
You have to really, because that's the thing too. Like, you're not doing it for the food. Like, you can get food anywhere. So now you're doing it because you enjoy just hiding in a bush for 8 hours to shoot a fucking animal. It's just weird to me. It's a weird hobby.
It's hard to convince me that it's a challenge.
Bro, go do.
If you have an AK-47 or AR-15, it's not a.
But pick up a.
I really feel like if I went into the woods with a machine gun, I would shoot a deer.
You know what's weird though? I don't feel that way about hunting. I mean, I'm sorry, fishing. I feel like fishing is a cool, fun hobby, but hunting's not. So I don't know. Maybe
it's
I'm
a weird
weird
hypocrisy for me too.
Maybe I'm weird.
If I see a stuffed fish on the wall, I don't feel bad for the fish.
No, yeah, I don't either.
I'm like, oh, that's a beautiful.
You know what? Because fish aren't cuddly. Is that it?
Yeah.
Like a baby deer is cute. Like a fish is never cute.
It's in the eyes, man. Fish have dead eyes. But like a little deer looks like it's looking at you.
Sure. Yeah, like you could. I mean, we've been talking. I mean, it's the oldest cliche debate, but it's like it's weird how like you can't like if you're like I like to eat dogs. They're like you're crazy, but like, you could kill a fucking cow and
so weird,
murder
though, right?
it, eat it. But again, and I'm in the same boat. I would never eat a dog, but I'll eat other animals. It's weird what we choose to.
You're not hungry enough.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But dogs, I don't know. They're cute. Although, you know what's weird? You ever seen like a cow or like a baby pig? A baby pig is the cutest shit in the world. But like, it's also bacon. So, you think dogs? What if dogs tasted super delicious? Like if it was like the most fine delicacy of meat.
I still wouldn't. No.
You wouldn't.
Not a dog, man.
You wouldn't eat like a good boy burger?
Good boy.
It's a good boy burger, dude.
No, I'm not eating a good boy. Good boy.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's funny too. Like dog, like Elena wants to get a dog. I like dogs.
I know.
I think it's a lot. The more I'm thinking about it though, like I think it's a lot more. I used to think it was like nothing to own a dog.
No, it's a lot.
Like just have a dog.
No,
What are you talking? Why doesn't everyone have a dog? But now it's.
It's so much.
You gotta
like always on the road.
Yeah, you gotta take care of it. You gotta because like I see other people in our building that have dogs, and like every time I see like this one guy, he's always with the dogs walking them. I'm almost like, I never see this guy hanging out, relaxing. He's always walking
I feel
these
like I'm
fucking
getting
dogs.
to know like everyone in our apartment now because I'm home so much now. The guy with the giant dogs.
Yeah, he's got two of them.
The Russian lady next door.
She's not nice.
There's a crazy person that lives above us. Like I feel like
I like the one kind of burnout McConaughey guy from down the hall, like right there, like across from like where we.
He's always like, all right,
he's cool.
Man.
He always asks me how the garden's going now because he saw when me and Elena were walking up with those boxes to build like those planter things that she had.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he's like, "How's your garden, dude?" Like, it's nice, thank you. Yeah. Which is funny because I'm not a big
man.
I'm not a big like say hi to your neighbors guy, but every time he says that to me, I feel nice. I'm like, yeah, it's good, thank you. Tomatoes are growing. Like it's, I don't know.
I don't like to say hi to anybody either, but now I'm seeing all the same people. We're always there. I don't know what's going on at the apartment next door to us.
Oh,
dude.
you got a thing for those chicks.
I don't know, dude. Our apartment is here. The apartment right next to us that I walk by every time I go to Ralph's or the grocery store or whatever. There's like, I think it's 3 chicks that have this place. And I can't see them, but every time I walk by, they're on their balcony, and it just sounds like they're having so much fun.
It sounds fun.
It's like, what's the party going on up there, man? They're just up there, they're laughing. It sounds like they're dancing. There's music playing. They're living their best COVID.
You're forgetting these chicks. They all sound pretty hot. I think that's why you're enjoying this. Like
it's
like,
the unknown.
They sound hot. Like
I don't know what they look like.
They're always giggling. They're always laughing and giggling. Every time I walk by, they're like, ah!
But how hot is a giggle?
Tim spins his head every time. He's like, "What is going on up there?
Man? Why are we not invited?
Yeah,
up to 12
It sounds like they're always having a good time. I mean, you're thinking like what? There's just pillow fights and tickle fests. I mean, is that like that's what they're doing? Like
a lot of pajamas. He's thinking.
Yeah, a lot of PJs, a lot of boxer shorts. Yeah,
it was hot out today. Maybe they're hanging out naked.
I don't know what they're doing, but they're always having fun, man. Every time I walk,
they're having a good time.
Yeah, they're killing it.
If only they knew, like, there's this creepy guy that walks by every time he goes to his groceries.
Oh, they know. They're on the balcony every day. They know what's up.
Don't worry, he can't see past 10 feet.
No idea. You're right. It's a bunch of blurry girls on the balcony out there.
Yeah, they sound hot. Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. Your vision goes, your hearing starts getting impeccable, man.
You're like the Michael Jordan of hearing when hot chicks.
I think that's fair, though. If you walk by, if you have to step over a bunch of crazy fucking homeless people on the way to the store, there should be some hot neighbors that you get to,
Yeah, there's plenty of hot neighbors in California, dude. Like we live right in Hollywood.
Yeah,
there's hot people
some
around.
Beautiful people.
We don't really fit in.
No,
We walk around. People are like,
I'm
what's
more
this?
on the crazy homeless side.
Yeah, you're closer to the guy the bum laying outside of the building than the hot chicks upstairs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for
Like,
sure.
you have more in common with that guy.
Those same girls are like, every time I walk by that building next door, there's some crazy homeless guy on the balcony out there. It's like, well,
Think about it though. You'd have way more to talk about with the homeless guy than you would with those 3 chicks.
well, they're talking to me a lot.
I'm just saying.
I am so approachable for a homeless guy.
They love you because they feel like
They
like
feel like I'm in their club, man.
Yeah,
I can't walk by a homeless guy without him and they talk to me like they know me. The guy yesterday, the guy was right in front of our place, the guy with the big gray beard.
Oh my God, he loved you.
He
Yeah.
was
He loved you.
He didn't like start a conversation. It felt like he was in the middle of a conversation that we were already having.
He literally
He's like, "Hey, whoa,
he walked up. The first thing we heard him say was 16, and we're like, "What?" He's like, 16 feet, man. I like you from 6 or 16, and I like you because we got the same beard. And he's like doing that with Tim, and
And
I
he
was
looks
like,
at me like, "Do you know that guy?" I'm like, "No, but he thinks I do."
"Yeah, you know."
Yeah,
Oh, Crazy Carl.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a crazy girl,
dude.
$2,500 a month to live amongst a bunch of homeless people. Hollywood is insane.
There's this one.
What are we doing?
This one homeless guy. You know that one like community garden thing, like right when we walk past, like if you
Yeah.
walk down Fountain.
I've never lived in a place
Yeah.
before where they have that. This is new to me. I mean, I've heard of these community gardens.
Oh yeah, there's
Like you don't have that in Louisiana because everything's got land, but
no.
here,
There's so many community gardens out here,
what
dude.
the,
It's a you know what every time I walk past one, I always wonder who's paying for this.
who is paying for this?
This is on primetime real estate.
If
right?
you don't know what a community garden is, it's just a garden in the middle of an urban area.
Yeah, in the middle of Manhattan or Hollywood, where like a fucking piece of land this big is $10,000 a month, and they've got a lot, and it's just a garden.
It's
Like
like
who's
who's orchids and
who's paying
flowers
for
and
it?
shit. And I think the thing is you can just go in there and like clip flowers or pull some peppers or oregano out.
it's apparently it's open to the community, but I don't. Who is growing it? Who's making it? Who's
I don't know if
paying
they'll
for
let
it? I
me
don't
in, but you
understand.
could probably go in.
No, you're not allowed in. They're gonna be like, "Oh, these fucking bums are in here again." Yeah.
Why is this guy stealing all the flowers?
But what could you do? All right, so you're allowed to just walk in there and eat anything you want in this
I don't know
garden?
how it works. I think that's the idea. It's like a communal thing. You just go in there and you just pick out fruits. But I feel like, okay, if you can do that, can I just like pick a bunch of like fruits and then set up a fruit stand right outside and sell it? I'm gonna flip this and make a couple of bucks, man.
You just go in there and make a salad every day on your way to work.
We walked by one just outside of Runyon Canyon. It's like 9 acres. of just,
That's too much.
it's the most expensive land in LA. And there's
it's
a
too big.
giant, just like a
Bro, I'm not lying. That plot of land.
garden.
It's. I mean, I don't know how this all works, but like, I'm sure they bought it. But like, to me, the amount of like rent or mortgage you'd be paying on a plot that $50,000 a month
It's
to have
gotta
something that
be.
big,
It's
it's
gotta be.
huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's like 4 of these studio sizes. Like it's insane. Like, and it's just a community garden. Who is paying for that,
They're beautifying LA, man.
bro?
I mean, I'm all for it. I can't imagine how it started.
How offended are you if you're like a homeless guy?
Oh my!
Because they're like, you're dropping $50,000 a month so rich people can go play daffodils, and I'm dying out here. Like I'm dying. I'm a
literally
human being. I'm dead.
sleeping on cardboard. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, dude. One thing homeless people are not afraid of is getting stung by a jellyfish.
No, they
I'll
got
tell
the
you
cure.
that much. They got piss all over them already, bro. You ever smell? I'm gonna do something nice for a bum. That's it.
Wow.
Once a day. Maybe not once a day.
You know,
once
go
a
on
week.
Amazon and order like a bunch of air mattresses.
Once a week, I'm gonna do
I'll
a
split
nice
it with
thing.
you.
I'm gonna do a nice thing for a bum.
How about not calling bums?
No, that's fine. What's worse, me calling them a bum and then handing them food? Like, here, you bum, take this, you piece of shit. Or stepping over them and calling them whatever politically correct name it is and not helping.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna?
I'll fucking, like, I don't know, something nice. Eat once a week. I'll find a bum of the week.
I'll tell you what. They want socks. That's
No,
their number.
I want something more fun. I'm going to give them,
You're
like,
gonna give them a boogie board,
yeah, no, something crazy.
a scooter,
Get like
a
a
razor scooter.
Give them, like, an air guitar. Like, or no.
Wow,
Air
that's
guitar.
not even
Oh my god.
I was thinking electric guitar.
Give some imaginary keys to a fake Mercedes.
That'd be the dickest thing.
Just start playing it and be like, here you go, bro. This is you.
you, bro.
He'd take it too.
Yeah.
I got
You
an
could
amp
probably-
too.
you could
I
probably
got an amp for you.
It goes
Whoa.
to 11.
Turn it down, brother. Yeah, it goes to 11. I'm gonna do a nice thing for a bum once a week. You'll hear it, and once a week I'll come on here and I'll report about
I'm gonna hold you to that.
the nice one good thing for a bum once a week.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Now it could be food. It could be money. What if I just hit him a 20? Does that count? Like, what if I need like a quickie? Like, I'm like, oh shit, I got 1 hour to do it.
He would definitely take the 20.
Yeah, like I got 1 hour to do a nice thing. I just give him like a 20. That's still a nice. This counts, right?
That's weak.
Okay, what if I give them? What if I give them like weed or booze?
How about pizza?
Food. Okay, food. I see food happening a lot.
None of them are hungry though. They're all.
No.
We passed 8 of them here. Every one of them was eating.
Bro, you ever
Did you notice? I was starving. We're walking by. Every bum we passed was eating.
Also, I don't think they have like big time. I think they're like camels. They eat like once a week. They do like a whole crack binge for a week, and you're not eating on a crack bin, and then you just like you eat up like a camel. Like
you're not a great advocate for the homeless of LA, bro.
Okay. Wow. Wait till I help these bums out more than anyone. All right. I'm gonna run around and give these bums, once a week, like a camel. I'll give them a pizza and a thing of crack.
You're a hero, bro.
What are you doing for the bums besides taking their fucking turfs?
I have to be careful with that because, like I said, they all think I'm part of their club.
Yeah.
So I can't be overly friendly because then passersby think I'm fucking homeless, and then they think I'm, just walking into their apartment, and they're like, "Oh, do you have a code? How'd you get in here?" I'm like, "I live here."
You know what I've noticed? I feel like women like chicks are chicks are much more they're much more scared of homeless people than like I would be, because like you could just like fight one off, I guess. Like I feel like if I was like a little tiny hot chick girl, like homeless people would look like they're like real life monsters to me. Like
for sure.
Like they'd freak me out like so much more. Like because they could
because they're small and they can get beat up.
I'd be so. If I was a girl, I think everything would scare me. Like straight up, dude. I don't think I'd like. I think
just never leave the house.
I know. I think someone has a bit on that. I heard someone. Yeah, but like it's just I wouldn't. Everything's so scary.
Yeah, because they're tiny little dainty things.
But even so, like if you were a tiny guy, like a little guy, it still could be just as scary. But for some reason, it's not. Like if you're a 5'3" guy, you can get beat up by a bum just as much as a woman. But for some reason, like if you're a girl, it's just scarier. I don't know.
You're surprised that girls are afraid of homeless people.
No, but
I'm afraid of homeless people. Does that make it better?
No one has. No. Here's the thing. People like you know what? It's funny. Like I have sympathy for women. Like they should be afraid. And I think you were talking to me about this one time. Like no one has sympathy for like a short guy that that would get like everyone sees like if a woman got like punched by a guy, everyone would be like it's horrific because she can't defend herself. But like. What if a 5'2" guy got punched by some guy that's like 6'5"? No one cares.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck that guy.
It's not
the same thing as punching a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was at a bar in Fort Lauderdale, and this guy that I used to shoot darts with, he wasn't a big guy, and he went into the bathroom, and he had gotten into an argument with another dude. It was like 6'4". They both happened to be in the bathroom, and the 6'4" guy like knocked the shit out of him. He comes back, his glasses were literally broken, and he's like, "That guy punched me," and no one gave a shit. Like we all just laughed at him. We're like,
Bro.
"Hey, you got your ass kicked, dude."
It's outrageous. Like that bagel boss.
But he was outweighed by like 100 pounds in 5 inches.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
the guy just fucking clocked
dude.
him.
Like this, you realize like
no one cared. We all laughed at him.
If two people are gonna,
we're like, should have gone in the bathroom. Use the ladies' room. That's what I told him.
If two people want to box, the state has to like sign off on it and being like, all right, no one could be more than like a couple of pound difference. Like they make it has to be but like in the street, some 5'2" guy can just get beat up, and people get mad at that guy. Like, why are you getting beat up in front of me? I'm mad at you now.
But if the 5'2" guy hits a girl,
what a monster.
Now
What if the bagel boss guy punched like Ronda Rousey? Would anyone care then?
He would get his ass whooped.
Of course he would. I know.
Ronda Rousey would have beat the fuck out of him.
But like, what if like he catches her when she's like sleeping or something? She's like asleep. He comes in and just sucker punches her. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it bad? Like,
I would love to see that. I would love to see the bagel boss guy sucker punch Ronda Rousey.
Right, prime example though. The bagel boss guy. If you watch the end of that video, you know the bagel boss we're talking about, dude. He gets tackled by a big guy. Big guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fuck that guy. What if that same guy tackled a woman? We'd be like horrified. I don't know. I'm coming off weird on this one, aren't I?
But you know what I noticed in
every episode.
Every episode I come off a little weird.
So what are we in? Like week 9 of lockdown?
It's at least 10
I lost
weeks.
count, man.
At least 10,
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Do you remember at the beginning, everybody was like, it wasn't just essential workers, but we had, people that worked at grocery stores that we had to, thank. We had to thank all of our Uber drivers. We had to thank all of our Amazon and FedEx drivers.
Mm-hmm.
8 weeks later, they don't give a fuck about the FedEx drivers anymore, man.
No.
I don't know what's going on. Have you seen this?
No, they don't care about black FedEx drivers.
Is that it?
It's very different, dude.
Yeah.
There's a string of it now. These delivery guys, black delivery guys. Like, dude, I saw a video of a guy was dropping off furniture in a gated community somewhere.
Yeah.
And like these neighbors like put their cars in front of his truck and like wouldn't let him out until they told him like how he got in the gate, who let him in. He's like, bro, I'm dropping off furniture. And they're like, who do you work for? And give me your supervisor's name. He's like, I'm not telling you shit.
He's driving a delivery truck, dropping off stuff, and they're like, "Who are you? What are you doing?" They wouldn't let him leave. He'd already dropped it off.
All right.
Barricaded
So in this story, guess which people are white and guess which people are black in this story. CJ, bro, we just saw the video. It's pretty viral now. Like the FedEx guy, this motherfucker's in a FedEx uniform in a marked FedEx truck. He's dropping off packages, and I don't know the whole story, but some dude comes out yelling at him, harassing him, filming him, called the cops. Said in a statement to the police, he looked like a guy that could rob my house, and my wife was home, so I had to go check it out.
You look like a guy dressed as a FedEx employee that could break into my house, deliver some boxes, and then rob my wife.
Yeah.
Like, what?
First of all, dude, I saw the guy on the video. His wife probably is no peach, okay? She's probably no fucking winner. I don't think anyone's trying to go fuck with this guy's wife, but dude, it's just so crazy.
I would be so livid.
Why did he like?
I would just walk around with my phone recording all the time. Could you imagine? The poor dude's. I don't know what FedEx guys make.
FedEx
it's probably not that
he was
much.
just fucked
$15
up.
bucks.
FedEx fired him.
They fired his ass.
FedEx fired these two
both of
employees
them.
because they posted it. They posted the video. That's why the same thing too with like I was talking to my brother. He doesn't care too much, but like I was almost weary like talking too much about that Olive Garden thing. 'Cause my brother works there, and it's like he can get fired for that. Like it's crazy.
I hope Olive Garden fires your brother. He'll be set.
Companies don't
whistleblower.
Give a fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck. They fired.
But why would you fire those two FedEx guys?
Because they're like, well, there's more white people that buy our product than these two. Like, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. They're fucking evil. They're evil. It's all about money, dude. Why would they fire those guys?
FedEx guy comes and delivers your
Because
stuff.
they're not nice guys, Tim. That's why they fired those fucking guys.
I just can't imagine a FedEx guy dropping a box off on your porch and you being like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah.
You're like, I left stuff for you, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy your.
It's a package that you ordered. You know something's coming.
Yeah.
Like,
probably a box of mayonnaise or something.
Bro. My girlfriend orders shit from online. She sits by the door like a fucking little dog. Like everyone that walks by, is that my Amazon? She knows when a package is coming. There's bings and alerts on her phone going off.
Yeah.
There's no surprise.
Yeah.
And this guy, like when a package is coming, and then like
they didn't knock on his door. They left it and they walked out. Yeah. It's very suspicious.
Bro, how about this? Let's even say you're racist. Let's just.
All right. Let me pretend.
All right, really get into character here, Tim. It's hard for you. But you're like, I don't like these black guys, and you see like there's like a black dude on your porch, and you're like, oh no, and then you pop the window open, and you see a package on your porch, and the guy's got a FedEx jersey, like uniform on. There's a big FedEx truck. You'd put a couple of them like, oh, that guy's just dropping off my fucking.
Yeah. Not this guy. He went right to. What are these black boys out here on my front porch doing?
Dude. That's why, dude. This kid can't even go jogging in Georgia. Like it's
all right.
I mean, I'm up on myself, guys. I'm a really good person. I'm not racist. Okay, that's why I'm really nice. I'm better than all these guys. I don't know, man.
You're just dressed like him.
Do I dress?
You're dressed like that guy that was in the video, bro. Yeah, it might be your cousin.
He was wearing like fucking sweatpants or something.
Sweatpants.
This is I don't know. This kind of looks like a picnic
Put it this
table.
way: if that FedEx guy's dropping off a package to you, he sees you, he's gonna be like, "Here you go, sir," and run
That's
out.
what's dude. I look like you think if I'm walking down the street and like a black dude walks by me, he's like, that's one of those bad white people.
Yes.
Just by looking at me.
You look like a proud boy. For sure, dude.
I'm not. Tim, you know me. I've never been proud of a single thing in my life. You know that.
But you have the look of the proud boy. You got a little bit. Well, now you trimmed your beard a little bit.
I have no
You
pride.
had a little bit of a neck beard before.
No pride in anything.
That's weird. That's all you're lacking is pride, and you'd be white power all day.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I have no pride. That's why I like races of all kinds.
Yeah.
It's like.
But you have the look, though.
You know what it is, though? It's. I mean, we've talked about it a million times too. It's just like. I mean, because listen, I spent a lot of time living in Chicago and South Florida. Like, if you live around other raced people, you're not racist. It's almost impossible.
That's
to
really
like,
the best thing.
To be like a racist and also like all your neighbors are black. Like you're like, oh, we're all just going through the same shit. It's almost impossible to be racist if you live.
Yeah, like I never lived in like an all white place ever.
Oh, you grew up in Cutler Ridge, bro. Like in Miami. That's
in LA.
Yeah, you were the token white guy. Yeah,
it was mixed, but yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's you. You see all these places like insert like where'd those two videos come from? One part was in Connecticut.
One was Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I don't know where the.
I think the other one was Georgia. It was Georgia and Oklahoma.
Ugh.
I'm guessing a town that was 98% white.
But see, they don't like me there either. You know?
Yeah, well, because you remind them of how white people can be. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we can be shitty too. We don't like that
This
either.
one went wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, you remind them of like what.
We gave him everything, and he just wants to squander it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Actually, you look like they would champion you. They'd be like, we
No.
like that you're keeping the Confederate thing going, brother. We like that. You look, like,
I've been in the South, man. They look at me like there's something wrong with this one.
it's the long hair.
Yeah.
Southern guys don't like
It's
long
the
hair.
hair. He's queer. Something's going on.
Yeah,
man.
what
I
is
don't know.
that too? If you have long hair, you're gay. No, but like all like these redneck guys, like you're like, oh, look at this hippie dippy fucking queer guy because he has like long hair. Like,
Yeah, I think that's over, but I don't know.
maybe I don't know.
They're like a buzz cut. They're like a
God,
nice clean buzz cut.
I've spent so much time. I spent so much of my life hating people for what they do, as opposed to just snap judging them and hating them that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking so much time
Wait
to
till
like
someone
learn.
does some stupid shit.
Because by the way, I hate just as many people as a racist guy hates.
yeah,
I just hate them for reasons.
for
You know
reasons.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah, like
okay, so you're racist. You're
I'm not
hatred-
racist at all.
No.
I hate, but I'm saying like,
But
do
your
you think-
hatred is justified.
But that's what's funny because if you're not racist, you'll hate people of all creeds everywhere. You know, like, I don't like this guy, I don't like that guy, I don't like white guys. But like, if you're racist, they automatically just love everyone that's white. So you're excluding this vast population of people you could be hating just because they're white.
I never looked at that. And like,
Like,
I
hate
know
the
they
white
hate
people too.
that aren't white, but do they love everyone that's white?
Yeah, look, yeah, they
Ugh.
kind of do. Like you at least you get the benefit of the doubt
I
with
know
them.
like 9, 12 white people that I just think are terrible.
There's 3 in this room I don't like. Yeah, it's like I don't. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Yeah. Red,
Yes.
white, and blue, bro.
those colors don't run.
No,
That's what I hear.
you're repping it well.
Mm, this is Bears colors.
You're okay.
This is Bears. Yes, navy
enough.
and orange.
The right to bear arms.
Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else there, Slimmy?
Wow, we're right at an hour.
Yeah, we're right about the hour.
I think we're ready to get back out.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to get back out. I think again. We'll end it on this. We'll get your last thoughts on this, Slim. We're gonna go back out there. We're gonna be doing these comedy clubs, hopefully in July. What happens if a couple of days before we're supposed to do these dates, you start hearing that people at the comedy clubs are getting it, patrons, staff, whatever, and people are like, we don't get, but they're like, we don't care, we're not closing, we're still gonna do the shows. Do you bow out? I don't see
Ooh.
myself canceling, almost by any means necessary, but like,
No,
I
I wouldn't.
just because I want to do the shows.
Yeah.
I want to do, bro. Your boy, again, our boy Tony Casillas. This guy is booked like a fucking library, son.
I would
Every
do
time
the
I
show
look,
right
he's doing a whole weekend now,
but
and Hyenas is open up.
I feel like as a performer, I could sneak in, do the show, and get out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it. I'm looking at all these guys I know now doing shows, and I'm starting to get the oh well, I want to do shows. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're so
Do you know
selfish.
is Hyenas what capacity they're opening up at, or do you know any deets on that?
I don't really know any details. I mean, I talked to the Ryan Perio Booker guy. He told me that show, because I was booked for a show there on weekend,
Right.
May 22nd, but he said that it's probably not happening.
That's this weekend.
Yeah.
I think that's happening right.
Ah.
Isn't that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
Today's
supposed to be.
Wednesday.
So they're not doing it yet, but I think
Okay.
like in June.
Well, I saw June 2nd through the 4th is when
Yeah.
Tony.
So
I
it's
mean,
June is opening up. I
yeah.
think.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if Texas is gonna keep doing shows, I said it last week, but like, let's reach out. Let's reach out to the bookers we know in Texas. Let's book a run, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm down.
He's in.
Oh man.
Should we drive? That's too far, right? We should
Yeah.
fly. Should we fly or should we drive?
What are we gonna drive in?
Let's fly.
747, bro.
Let's fly. Yeah.
It's like an hour and 20 minutes on Southwest.
CJ,
We'll
my
fly.
private jet. That's what we're flying. I don't know if you know, but this last episode
Spirit?
got I think the last episode got 78 views, so we're balling out now.
Yeah. So, driving. Flying.
No, yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly or not? I don't know, man. I talk out of my asshole, but I swear to God, I'm dead serious. Like we gotta book some shit and start doing
The
shows.
fall's going to be good.
Look at this kid. This kid's ready.
Can you imagine how many people, like, what do you think September's, people are going to be so hyped up to go out, man? I think the rest of the year, once people start feeling safe, everyone's just going to go out and indulge and do all
It's also
those
like,
things,
you know what's
man.
crazy? I don't think
I
places.
can't wait.
If you do a show, I don't think there'll be a shortage of people that want to go out because people almost have this whole thing where it's like a rebellion thing now. Where it's like, oh, I'm going out no matter
Yeah,
what. You can't
yeah.
tell me I'm not going out. You know,
Yeah.
like
That's not
I'm
the
not wearing a
part-
mask.
Yeah.
I'm going out. I'm shaking hands. You're not telling me what. Like there's a lot of people that way. So you go to Texas. It's not like everyone's gonna be like, I'm not going out to shows. Like There's a lot.
Texas don't. Texas.
There's a lot of people who are like, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm getting my puss fingered by weird crab juices, and I'm going out to the comedy show. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit.
No, I think Wisconsin's open up. Gotta get out there. That Cajun sauce got you.
Oh my god, dude. That's got to be CJ's new nickname. Oh fuck.
CJ
Cajun
Cajun
finger.
juice.
Cajun juice. CJ. That's what CJ stands for. Cajun juice. Cajun juice.
You gotta suck the head, son.
Oh, Cajun juice Landry. Ladies, watch out.
That was before we knew to wash our hands every 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, give them a break.
CJ, this is different times. You know, this is before we knew hand washing was even a thing.
We were washing our hands on Tuesdays back then.
Yeah, we didn't know about hand washing.
Oh
I
my
see.
god.
Finish him.
Finish. Yeah. If we were singing Happy Birthday, you know.
How long after you had dinner did you not wash your hands?
Yeah,
before
wait.
you
How,
got this
no.
girl's
That stuff could
pants
linger
off,
though.
bro?
That's a good question. Because
Just let that slide.
that stuff could linger for an hour or so.
Yeah, no, it lasts like a couple days. I mean, if you ate it for like hours, 'cause
What
you
the
eat
fuck are they
crawfish.
cooking this shit with?
It's called crab oil. Look it up. It's like
It's
this
crab oil.
liquid
Yeah, I know.
seasoning you
Yeah.
pour in there. And
Little
like
green
by the
and yellow.
way, if you take a tablespoon of it and eat it, you're going to the emergency room because it's that fucking bad.
All right,
And you put it on
new
this
challenge.
poor girl?
New challenge for Tim. 1 tablespoon of
One
crab oil.
tablespoon of crab oil?
Can a tablespoon of anything hurt you?
I'm down. I'll do it.
He'll do it. Where can we get crab
Okay.
oil?
Oh
I'm
god.
Where can we get it?
I'm sure you can order.
I
it
know
on
exactly what it
Amazon.
is.
You got some
I
uncle
know
that can
exactly what
ferment it and send it to us?
Yeah,
Come on, I know you do. Have one of your uncles make it in his toilet and send it up here, and we'll fucking
Toilet.
we will make.
When was the last time you talked to that girl?
That was probably
she's
that.
married now, so.
Oh, shit. You ever talk to the husband and say, hey, by the way, don't do this?
Hey, she's really into this.
Yeah, that poor girl. She probably. Well, again, what if that's almost like the pee thing? You open that, but now she can't get off unless there's crab oil in there. What if he? I
It's
don't
like,
know.
this guy's not even
It didn't sound
trying.
like she had a good time though, right?
No, it was horrible. It was a bad idea. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just like oh shit.
I like that he feels bad about it. Thank
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I did that one time.
He's a good boy.
I don't know if I told this story in this. I tell all the time.
Oh,
I don't know if I told it on the pod, but Fort Lauderdale Improv. I'm doing a weekend in between shows. I'm eating fish tacos. They had great fish tacos there. I got jalapenos on the side,
Oh, no.
and I didn't have fork and knife, so I'm just taking my fingers to kind of rip apart the jalapenos because they were big. I was like breaking them up. I eat it, whatever. Dude comes out, he's like, "Hey man, we're dropping the screen. You know, like 2 minutes till you're on." I'm like, "All right, crap."
Yeah,
Let me run. I go, "All right, let me run to the bathroom real fast." I run to the bathroom. I've got all that jalapeno oil in my hands. I don't know.
Oh, no.
And I
And
grab
it's showtime?
the little wank. Dude, they're dropping the video. Like, they're dropping screen. And I pee and like, dude, literally, I'm not even. I just get to be like done pissing and it starts like really burning. I'm like, what the? Ow, 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 ow.
Oh.
Like bad. Like it hurts, dude. So I'm stupid. I think like I go into the sink and I put like water on my hands because I think I can like
No, wash your dick.
wash it off, you know. But then it like spreads the oil everywhere. So now like my balls are on fire too. Like it got it. Like it's bad, bro. And then I'm like. I hear, because like the green room is right. This is in the Fort Lauderdale Improv. Like you can hear the screens playing, and they're like, "All right, you ready to go?" And I'm like, "I need to be. I'm on stage in 60 seconds." So I just like dick on fire. I just run out there, and my first like 7 or 8 minutes, it was
bad.
It
Were you
was
doing like the pee-pee dance?
It's all I could think about. Like my mouth was telling the jokes, but my mind was just going like, "Ah, dick, ah, my dick, ah." Like it's all I could think about, dude. Like, and then it wore off. But like it was, yeah. It
Did
was,
you make it through?
I got laughs,
You
baby.
didn't have to scratch
I
or
got
nothing?
laughs. And then, you know, it's so funny because I told myself, too.
That's so awkward, man.
You know what's annoying? I wish it happened to me. I don't wish it happened to me, but I wish if that did happen to me, it happened to me later on in my career.
Yeah.
Because I was only
When
about
you're new.
2.5 years in. If it happened to me now, I would have just opened with it. I would have
I'd be
walked
like-
on like, my dick's on fire. It's funny. I would have had, but I didn't have that. I didn't have it yet. You know, like I was like, just stick to the script, tell your jokes. You know, like. And I even thought about it a couple times during the set. Be like, just tell me your dick hurts. Like it's fun. Like if dick's on fire, it's funny. Like you're laughing. Like couldn't do it.
You close with that now, don't you?
I open and close it, baby.
I was doing a show one time, and
yeah.
like
All right.
I felt like my pants were falling off. You know, like my pants were like a little too loose. I was new, and I was too new and too nervous to like pull up my pants. So I just tried to like spread my legs and hold my pants from like sagging down too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you get older, like I don't give a fuck. My pants are falling down.
We were doing a set recently. I had to like pee in the middle of it. I was like, I really gotta piss.
You said that on
I
stage?
finished the set, yeah, but I was like,
That's unprofessional.
I was like, I gotta pee. And I was like, well, I think I brought up. I was, you know, how hard it is to do your job while you really gotta whiz. I don't know.
That's unprofessional.
I don't know. Well, they still paid me, Tim.
Don't peel back the curtain too much, bro.
All right. You got anything else?
No. I just can't wait to see all you people, you beautiful, beautiful people out there.
Come to Dope City Show. There's no mask allowed, and we're kissing you on the mouth when you walk in and out.
Maybe Brea on June 10th?
Bro, that's what's so weird, man. We don't know. We emailed the people, and we're like, what's going on? And then they said they're hopeful. They're like, they gave us kind of a wishy-washy. They're like, we hope it happens. It's not canceled yet. We'll let you know. But they did say, they're like, we don't think it's, I don't know. Maybe June 10th, Brea, but for sure, July 1st, Tempe, July 2nd, CB Live, July 15th, West Palm Beach, and I believe we're gonna. I think we're right about to get July 14th for Miami. So,
and
come on
somewhere in Nevada in a week or so.
I'm not going.
But don't go to that.
And,
or go to it. I don't know.
What else? What did we learn today? Wash your hands before you touch your private parts, really, or anyone else's private parts.
Dope City.
That's it.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, bye. That's it. All right.